Hello and welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. I apologize for the lateness of my video, but there's a lot of construction going on in my building again today. My whole block is being rebuilt. It's been going on for months, and so I was not able to film because of the noise level. Nevertheless, I am filming a special daily outlook for tomorrow, and this one, of course, is for Valentine's Day, right? So a little bit different than my usual daily outlooks, and of course I brought back the Romance Angel deck, because what better deck to use for Valentine's Day than this deck? I love this deck, and I put it on the shelf for a little while to give it a break. I just felt like I had been using it so much, but it's really had a nice rest, and I've had a break from it, and now we are back with the Romance Angel deck, which I adore. And we're going to pull out your 3 messages for Valentine's Day, guys. This is going to be for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, of course. And let's get right into it, okay, guys? Tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Show me what's going on. All right, guys, so Aries, you're going to be staying optimistic about your love life. All right, nice. And Leo, we have retreat. So time to take a break, right? From the world, you and your person, perhaps, or maybe even you, just go away for a little while and free yourself for Sagittarius. Time to take some control back of your life, right, Sagittarius? All right, so let's get out your actual spreads. I'm going to pull out 2 cards. Video's timestamped so you can jump ahead. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on Valentine's Day. Show me. There's the Justice card just flipped over. It has been everywhere in my readings lately. Show me what's going on. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There you go. All right, so Aries, you have 4 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Leo, you've got Temperance energy and 6 of Wands. And Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Pentacles and Star energy. All right, let's get this a little bit better arranged here. All right, guys. Nice. Bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Swords. So certainly free yourself, right? I mean, 8 of Swords is a fairly toxic energy to a certain degree, right? I always say that about the 8 of Swords. It's really, and when you're resonating with this energy, it really is about freeing yourself, because you're really sort of bound. You feel as though you're unable to move in any kind of way. But this binding that you have is really based on your own sort of outlook. You know, it's like you're your own worst enemy sort of situation, right? And of course, when you're dealing with somebody who is resonating with 8 of Swords energy, they are generally quite toxic to you, right? Because of that, because, of course, their inability to make any decisions or to take any responsibility for themselves, they then project a lot of their frustration on you. And so this, can be quite toxic. This is the gaslighter, the person who always plays the victim, things like that. Now, Aries, let's get right into it. For Valentine's Day, yes, stay optimistic about your love life. It's very nice. 4 of Wands and a Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, you're going to have a very nice day with your love mate, right? If you guys, this is certainly for an Aries who is in a love connection. You have 4 of Wands. Could be fairly new love connection as well, because 4 of Wands is Venus and Aries. So a lot of times it can be a new love connection, or it can just be a love connection that is really progressing forward, right? Because Aries is all about, moving, going out into the world and, making its mark, right? So it's a very sort of forward-moving sign, certainly fire sign anyway. And so 4 of Wands is definitely a relationship that's going somewhere, right? And Page of Pentacles, we have being very practical, having some money coming in, maybe a little bit of cash. But I think today also you're going to be doing a lot of the sort of practical sides of having having a nice day with your mate. For some of you who are in a love connection, but you're not necessarily making such a big deal out of Valentine's Day, you're nevertheless going to be having a very, because this is a general daily outlook. It's not necessarily a love outlook. It just so happens that your romance angel message and your Four of Wands are compatible. But for those of you who aren't necessarily in a love connection or celebrating Valentine's Day with someone, you're going to still have a Page of Pentacles day, which is very practical. You're going to be getting a lot of stuff done, getting a lot of sort of tasks done or errands done or things done for your job, right? It's going to be a day where you definitely are paying attention to the practical side of your career, your job, your business, or however it is that you make your money. All right, Leo. For you, today is about retreating. So for your love interest, for those of you who are with somebody, your love oracle card for the day is retreat. So you may be going away, you may be just taking some time off, right? Whether it's for Valentine's Day or not. Some of you may indeed be, sprucing up the day away because it's Valentine's Day. But in any case, Leos, a lot of you who are connected and resonating with this reading, you may be definitely going away with someone. And then, of course, the rest of you, in general, in your daily, you have Temperance and Six of Wands. So you have a victory going on. A lot of you are exhibiting temperance energy, right? You're resonating with that. And that's a real feeling of staying calm and not reacting, right? So it feels very much like, you may even be having like sort of a promotion at work, which that could be a victory. You could be sort of in your social circle. You may have achieved something that everybody is sort of celebrating or that everybody is recognizing in some way. There's some kind of victory that you've had, but it's quite public. That's the thing with Six of Wands. This victory is quite public. And so you're resonating with Temperance as well at the same time. So it feels like you're trying, you're not really reacting to it too much. Inside, of course, it feels like a victory, and it is a victory, and you feel good about it, but you're being very calm and tempered. You're not letting it sort of, run away with you or get to your head. And I think a lot of that is because you still have an ultimate goal that you're trying to get to. The Six of Wands is just a momentary victory, right? It's not winning the battle. It's not winning the war, excuse me. It's winning like maybe a little battle along the way, but it isn't necessarily getting to that ultimate goal. And so I think you realize that, Leo. I think that's what you're feeling, in the sense that like, okay, yeah, I'm doing well. This is a little victory, but I'm not quite where I want to be. So I don't want to start like sort of celebrating, jumping for joy. I want to sort of, let me just stay tempered about all of this. All right, Sagittarius, you're up. And so free yourself, and Queen of Pentacles and the Star. Well, what can I say? Today is the day where you're really going to be thinking about your own stuff, right? I mean, this is definitely for Sagittarius who's probably on their own, very independent. You may not necessarily be seeing anyone right now, okay? So Valentine's Day is just a real day for you to sort of celebrate your freedom, your individuality, and I'm going to say you're feeling very ambitious right now. So the idea of a relationship is really not something that you're seeking out at all. Lately, readings for Sagittarius have really been all about their money game. Like, I'm not even joking. Even their love readings have, sort of revolved around their careers or their businesses or projects that they're on. Queen of Pentacles is all about making her career her baby. She puts all her love into her work, all of her emotions. She's emotionally invested in her job. So Queen of Pentacles can oftentimes be somebody who works even in a humanitarian field, because she is emotional about what she does. Nevertheless, even if that's not the case, even if your job is an accountant, or if your job is a scientist, or whatever, you're a lawyer, whatever it is, you feel passionate about it. And you really care about it. And so you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into it. You have a goal. Star energy is there, Sagittarius. So today is all about really you working on your goal. Whatever that ultimate goal is for your business or your career with that star energy. That's what you're all about today. So you may be sort of, tightening up the screws in your business, or you may be, whatever the case may be, you might be doing some maintenance, or, something to do with your career. You may be working on a project and putting extra time in. Whatever the case is, it's like you're really focused on that and you're excited about it at the same time, because you're feeling extremely ambitious right now. All right, guys, this is it. I'm just going to leave it at that. This is your Valentine's Day outlook. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know how you feel about the Romance Angel deck being back. I really love this deck, and it's going to be hard for me to put it back down again. If you want to see your weekly outlooks, they're linked in the description, or your weekly love outlooks, which are also linked in the description. You can just go ahead to those links. But for right now, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I'll see you tomorrow for your daily outlook. Bye-bye now.